Well, this is the first 5 back for the fall season. Thank you for clicking on this video. I tell you, there's a lot going on. How many more states do we need to violate the Constitution before we say enough is enough? We can add New Mexico to that recently with just the stupidity of a governor who thinks that she can remove the Constitution, First and Second Amendment, just to stop crime in her state. And that, this is someone who is a danger to the Constitution and to the American public and needs to be impeached. And then meanwhile, New York, we're in a total crisis here in my home state with the immigration crisis, Staten Island wanting to succeed, and nothing being done. And of course, everything else in between that's been going on. But we got 5 stories for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 of them is some good news. So at least we can throw some good news in there for you. Let's get going with a new redesign of the Fast 5. Well, we talked about censorship, violating the First Amendment. So let's get on with this first story. The Biden administration ran afoul of the First Amendment, trying to pressure social media platforms over controversial corona content. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the Fifth Circuit in New Orleans ruled on Friday. In its 75-page ruling, the appeals court panel made up of 2 George Bush nominees and 1 Trump nominee said that Biden, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the FBI, and the Surgeon General cannot coerce social media platforms to remove its content it deemed problematic. However, its ruling, the court threw out the language from the Louisiana judge in July who had ruled that the government could not contact social media platforms to urge them to take the content down. Under this new ruling, the administration has 10 days to seek a Supreme Court review. This is what we're saying, across the board. You have states and Washington itself, our own president, violating First Amendment rights in this country. This needs to stop. In social media news, the death of a Massachusetts teenager after his family said he had ate an extremely spicy tortilla chip has led to the outpouring of concern about the social media challenge and prompted retailers to pull their product from the shelves at the manufacturer's request. The family of Harris, sorry if I mispronounced this, Wilbar, held a vigil Friday a week after his death on September 1st to remember the basketball-loving 10th grader while they await the results of an autopsy to determine what killed him. Woodbar family had blamed the one-chip challenge for the team's death. The challenge calls for participants to eat an anonymous named chip and see how long they can go without consuming other food and water. The family has declined interview with Quests. This is the thing, this is why I said TikTok has been a danger to our youths for this reason. I mean, why would you make a chip that I've heard stories. There is a YouTube channel called Brewster.com, and he does an animated version that he took the challenge himself. And even though it is hilarious to what happened to him, but the thing about it is a danger to your health. In adult news, the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, the city's largest newspaper, published an editorial Thursday calling for a state intervention to shield kids from online porn. The Pittsburgh Post-Gazette editorial board asked the Pennsylvania government to join several other states, both Republican and Democrat leadership, to require internet porn companies to verify the age of those who access their content. The editorial also called for the eventuality of federal policy to target adult content, urging the U.S. to join other nations in adopting a uniform national strategy for youth online safety. Well, see, the thing about it is, and I guess the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette hasn't realized yet, and we have videos coming out, is that other countries are starting to drop these mandates. Australia has dropped their age verification. Italy is pulling the language out of what their youth bill as well, and we're seeing other places starting to do that as well, and also several challenges here in the United States on these age verification bills, because they do violate constitutional law in this country. You know, you're not going to solve the situation by killing the internet and killing the Constitution as well. You know, it comes from the home, ladies and gentlemen. It comes from the home. Switching gears to some good news, in anime news, it has been 26 years since Sashu Khan Masterpiece Anime's film The Perfect Blue premiered at Canada's Fantasia Film Festival in 1997. Khan will go on to direct Millennium Actress in 2003, Tokyo Godfathers in 2004, and Paranoid Agents series, and 2006 Paprika at Madhouse before his untimely passing in 2010. Now his landmark directorial debut is returning to cinemas in Japan in remaster form. The 4K remaster is currently planned for screenings across 44 theaters in Japan starting on September 15th. If you haven't seen Perfect Blue, it is a fantastic movie. It's sort of a Hitchcockian type thriller concerning a rising pop star who has quit singing to pursue a career as an actress and model, but fans aren't ready to see her go. Encouraged to take on this TV role, suddenly her handlers, collaborators begin turning up murder, harboring feelings of guilt and haunted by visions of her former self. It is a really well done. I have it on DVD and VHS. Hopefully to get this 4K remaster, and hopefully they did a great job of it. And hopefully we'll get it on our shores in theaters, hopefully very soon. And finally, just as autumn is just starting to begin, Wendy's is launching 2 new seasonal drinks to its menu. The fast food giant announced Wednesday that it will be creating a pumpkin spice frosty and pumpkin spice frosty cream cold brew nationwide beginning September 12th for a limited time only. According to Wendy's, the pumpkin spice frosty merges the same creamy texture frosty fans know with the hint of pumpkin and a blend of spices including cinnamon and nutmeg. In addition, the pumpkin spice frosty cream cold brew features cold brew coffee with a classic frosty creamer swirled over ice. We were always looking forward to provide fans the familiar flavors they love with a Wendy's twist, and that's exactly how the new pumpkin spice frosty cold brew cream came to be. John Lee, the company's global vice president of culinary innovation. And hey, listen, another flavor to go. Another pumpkin that we expect on from one fast food chain to another. That's one great thing about the autumn months, is that pumpkin spice drink that always comes out. So once again, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on all these 5 stories that we have given you on this season premiere of the Fast 5. Don't forget to check out Man with the Show, which is on Tuesday through Thursday on all of our social media platforms, BitChute, YouTube, Rumble, and of course, Odyssey. So until next time, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next Monday on another edition of the Fast 5.
Thanks for watching. Before you go, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and share this video. Also, if you haven't yet, please subscribe as it helps us increase the reach of our channel. Once again, thank you for watching and your support.